Hello again. I'm still Ben. Let's find out what our topic is today. Oh, other side. Public education restructuring and student loans. Boy, that's a great one, isn't it? So, public education and the restructuring and the student loans. Boy, oh boy. Well, I think at this point we all understand, at least in theory, if you're not someone who experienced the student loans yourself, you've certainly heard enough about it by now to understand how absolutely ridiculous it is and how much it was very much intentionally designed to cripple a generation and every generation afterwards. It is not in any way fair what they've done. The price increases have gone directly to fuel the American military machine that they outsource to other places in the world in order to commit atrocities. And the system itself has been left to be so broken that we really need to redesign it from the ground up. This is kind of like one of the other videos where we have to talk about redesigning our infrastructure, but this is specifically for education. Finland has some of the best education in the world right now. Do you know why? Because like 80 years ago, 90 years ago now, they copied what our initial public school system example was, and after they took it, they've just continued to improve upon it. Unlike the United States, which after, the very minute segregation ended, decided that education should be destroyed. I very much believe that it has been a bipartisan, closed-door effort to destroy our education system from within slowly and carefully, so that we're here, we're where we are now. Our literacy rates are so bad that I'm trying to teach people, okay? This is not ideal. Just because most of my family actually ended up being teachers, I was not going to, but I guess you can only fight destiny so long, huh? The issue is that it has to serve actual problem solving and intelligence. We've used it, especially because of things like No Child Left Behind, which left everybody behind because it just forced people through the system that did not learn anything. It's designed to do the statistical standardized tests and to regurgitate information. It is in no way about critical thinking and about building character or learning how to exist in the world. There's no more civics classes. Every sort of liberal arts class and art and music and all those things, those are always the ones cut first from public schools. This is a huge, huge problem that our school system is so incredibly bad. And they've done it this way on purpose in order to try to fully get rid of it, as we've seen with the current administration. You know, they don't want public education because they decided way back then that if everybody was going to get the same quality of education, then everybody who isn't a white crazy racist is going to start understanding exactly how bad the system is, while all of the other white people have been propagandized for our entire lives to not think it's all that bad, you know? We have to reboot this. And while I'm talking about Finland, hey, message to Finland. I'd love to work with y'all to figure out how to fix this. You know, we need your help in a very real way. In sort of different videos, I think I will be calling out other international communities because, quite frankly, the United States is suffering and struggling so much that we're going to need a lot of international help to reshape our nation in a proper and democratic way. School is supposed to be education. It's not supposed to be anything else. It's the purpose of it is not to get you to the finish line to get a piece of paper to say you're done. The purpose is to make sure that your brain is capable of seeing when it's being lied to and critical thinking enough to know how to get around it. All right, so when I say we have to revamp the education system, it is absolutely from the ground up, you know, I mean, and take it from a family of educators, you know, and me personally, I have had some of the widest range of educational experience. I was homeschooled until 7th grade. This is going to be a little bit of personal information. Should I save this for a personal video? Nah, I'm already going. Homeschooled until 7th grade, went to a overcrowded public middle school for the next 2 years, went to a private Christian academy for the first 2 years of high school, and then went to like a charter school that wasn't exactly public or exactly private for the last 2 years of high school. I've been to community college. I've been in 3 different other higher education college institutions with degrees from all 3 of them. Not count, actually, sorry, 4 really, because I withdrew from one that I didn't like. But I've got a very knowledgeable background for how bad the education system is and how much everything in a terrible society that we live in is just based on money. It's not based on the results that it should be. It's not based on human caring and making things better for the people and the kids in the schools. It's just about budget. It's just we got to get those test scores up so that we make sure we don't lose budget. What kind of insane evil is that? That it's like, oh, this school was underperforming. Don't give them money? Shouldn't that be the opposite? Shouldn't that be the opposite if there's a school somewhere that's struggling so much that they're underfunded and their teachers aren't getting paid enough? No teachers are ever getting paid enough. Let's be clear about that right now. We need to start treating teachers the way we treat doctors and lawyers in this society, as essential and better, okay? And maybe we should stop treating the lawyers and doctors that way. I mean, maybe not the doctors, but the lawyers. Yeah. We absolutely have to restructure this. Doing it in any way that is in its current format is also bad, and it's just been kneecapped and shot and beaten to death by all of the people in power who do not care about that kind of stability because their only interest is, helping their other rich friends. I'm Ben Howison. Sursum Corda.